Dave, let's talk about kind of what does it mean to be Black in America? You know, we hear systematic racism all the time. You know, there are so many processes and practices and institutions and things in place that kind of perpetuate the disparity between the races. So what does it mean to you, Dave, to be Black in America? What are your experiences?
Right. So I'll start with another quick story that maybe it'll be a little lighter. So everyone during COVID, we've all been trying to shake off these pounds, right? So the other day, last Wednesday actually, so it's kind of in the midst of protests and everything. I was out doing a little walking, slow jogging, ended up knocking out 5 miles, really proud of that. And, you know, I run by people and, you know, when you're running on a path or something or out in the street and you make eye contact with someone, you smile or you give them a little head nod or whatever. And in this post-protest environment, it was hilarious. Like people were waving like I was an old lost friend, like, hey, how are you? Like, I think I ran by 9 people and 8 of them like were enthusiastically waving at their long lost friend. And so it's funny, but it's kind of sad in a way because the question in my mind is if I wasn't Black, is that what I would be used to? Or is today my birthday? You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
You have to kind of ask that question. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being mayor for the day. And being Black in America it's being part of a diverse group. And by diverse in this context, I mean, I can name all people who could be Bayesian, Jamaican, Trini by way of Canada, Nigerian, like Mike, South African, from the UK, or from Atlanta, Georgia. And with this group, you have like an instant empathy, primarily because when you identify as Black in America, no matter where you and your folks originated, once you hit America and you're of this shade, you generally have a character that is built out of some recent struggle, either yourself or your family, due to the legacy of slavery, Jim Crow, and discrimination. And you heard pain in people's story. You know, you heard some funny stuff, but you heard some degree of pain in everyone's, you know, growing up story. So although I understand that the whole concept of race is an invention, like we should all know that. It was invented in about the 1400s to make slavery work. We all are human beings of different shades, all the white spectrum through all the other spectrums. We're really just human beings. But when you see Black people in certain roles and positions in society, you know, again, that there was likely quite a bit of sacrifice by them and their prior generation to get them where they are. So that's what my feeling is.
Yeah. Natalie, how about you? What does it mean to you to be Black in America?
So I'm going to share a couple of examples. So it means for my father, who is a Vietnam veteran, he has his Vietnam veterans tag on every single one of his vehicles. And it's not from the perspective of showing the support of his service, but it's in the case that when he gets pulled over by the wrong cop, that he will get some sort of respect for the service that he served. It means, you know, when instead of celebrating the birth of a new child, you mourn the plight of having to protect that Black child in this world that is so hate-filled. And how do you protect them and have them have this sense of pride and excellence when the whole world is just kind of like, you know, putting them to the side. It means that in this season right now of COVID-19, of living in a double pandemic, you know, in America, you know, it's been 400 years that we've been surviving a pandemic of hatred and lies and lynching and policies designed to, you know, quote unquote, keep us in our place. And with COVID, it brought, you know, sudden death in our communities. What's been really hurtful to watch in this COVID-19 season is how the sense of urgency changed when the data started to show that it was impacting predominantly Black communities. And then you just saw everyone's like, oh, okay, well, we're good. It's fine. You know, we can go about our normal lives. You know, it's just affecting the Black community. And just to watch that hurt. You know, I have to explain to my 3-year-old why we can't drive 7 minutes away just so that we can hug, so I can hug my parents and she can hug her grandparents. Oh, because we're trying to protect their lives, you know? So it's hard. There's certain things that we have to calculate in our lives where we live. You know, I live on the complete opposite side of town from our office. And that's so I can live in a community where I feel at peace to, you know, to be Black. So it's little things that you just don't think about, you know, going to the grocery store. It makes a huge difference on your mental sanity.